Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Georgetown Recreation Center. My name is Kathy Carver. I am a fitness specialist, personal trainer, and a yoga teacher. We are going to be working through just some very basic things today to get us breathing and moving just a little bit better. And my assistant and co-worker is Regan, and I can hardly wait to get started and show you some things. Let's get started. The most important thing that we can do, especially in this time when things are a little more stressful than usual, we're out of our routines, we always need to take a few minutes just to focus on relaxation and breath. Breath seems like it would be a really easy thing to do and come naturally to us, but sometimes when we're under a lot of stress, we shallow breathe, causing us to be more stressful. So the first thing that I want to work on is your breath. What you want to do is sit up nice and tall. You're going to bring your shoulders up and down and on your back. So you're lifted through your body. You're creating space in your body. You're going to start with the breath starting at the belly, and then you're going to move the air all the way to the collarbone. And you're going to open the mouth and exhale as long as you can. And then you're going to do another long inhale and another long exhale. Let's get started. Create the space in your body. Take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going, keep going. Another deep breath in. Long exhale. And back to even amounts of breath in and even amounts of breath out. Just doing that few breath cycles that we just did completely relaxes the body. Getting ready for practice a little bit deeper. So now we're going to move on to hands and knees. Spreading the fingers out nice and wide. You're making a connection with the index finger and the thumb especially. There's a little bit of hollowness under the palm, so you're not pressing down into the mat, into the floor. Then you're going to draw the eyes of the elbows in. Remember not to lock out your elbows, keep them soft. Spread the legs out about hip distance apart. You can tuck your toes under. Take a deep breath. Again, working with your breath, inhaling up, sinking through the back, lifting the head. And then exhale, round through the spine. Head is last to come down. And then we're going to repeat that a few times. Deep breath in, inhale. And long exhale. And again, starting to feel more space and movement in your back. Take your time. We have a tendency to be in such a hurry all the time. This takes a few minutes of relaxation, a few minutes of letting go. Inhale again. And exhale. Then right into neutral posture. Keeping the toes tucked under, we're going to lift up off the knees, moving into down dog by pushing our body back, keeping the arms soft. Now, if you're a beginner with this, it's important you can have your heels lifted. That's going to give you that length and space in your body. What you want to try to avoid is having the body come forward onto the arms. So really push back. Take the pressure off shoulders. Keep those fingers spread nice and wide. And now heels are lifted. Go way, way up on your toes. Yep, good. And now pedal through the feet one at a time, feeling a long stretch in the bottom of the foot and the back of the leg. Lengthen it out. And then even the heels out. Now, if you've been doing yoga for a while, you can probably take the heels to the floor, but you may need to keep them lifted to keep that length in the back of the body. So we're going to take this right into plank position, and you should be able to move from down dog to plank without making an adjustment to your body. So we're just going to move right into plank. Come to knees if you need to. Lower down slowly. Flatten the feet and back. Draw your shoulders down, and then lift up. Good. Keeping the shoulders, you're doing a really good job. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Try not to lock out your elbows. Yep, good, good, good. Tuck back. Down dog. Take your time. Breathing into it, making the foundation through the hamstrings, through the back of the body. And let's do that one more time. Plank. Come down slowly. Remember, knees if you need to. Draw the shoulders down, flatten the feet, and lift. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck back. Now from here, we're going to go to the front of our mat. Most of us who have not been practicing need to take a little time. You can come to knees and walk forward. You can just ease yourself forward by walking forward. So whatever works for you, come to the front of the mat. Nice and tall into mountain pose, shoulders down on your back. Step out just a little bit. Now you're making a connection now with the toes, so you're going to spread your toes out just like you did your hands. One at a time, working the inner edges of the feet to the outer edges, front to back. Again, create space in your body, shoulders down on your back. Take a deep breath, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, hinge from the hips. Bending those knees if you need to. Relax your head, relax your neck. Just hang. Take a deep breath. Inhale everything up, opening the chest. Expand. And then come center. And I'm going to have Regan turn to the side so that you can see that position from the side-facing posture. And we're going to do that again. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Relaxing head, relaxing neck. Remember, if your hamstrings are tight, you can bend those knees. Let the head just hang. You can move it side to side. Bend the knees. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Open, open, open. Now we're going back into a little bit of a back bend. Curl the spine open. You're balancing and you're lengthening the back of your spine. And then we're going to come center. We're going to bring the hands together, drawing your focus straight down. And we'll do one more forward fold. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Bring yourself down. Again, a little bit deeper. Third time's a charm. Relax your head. Your body's lengthening and warmed up now. Take a deep breath. Inhale. All the way up again. Right into that back bend, spinal flexion. And then come back center. And come down. Good. Both hands to the side. We're going to take arms straight up. Doesn't matter which one. Palm facing forward. Draw the chest open. That looks good. And slowly extend through your side body. Once you get there, I want you to turn your head and look to the ceiling. So you're feeling a nice lengthening action, not only in the side body, but in the neck. You're alleviating a little bit of stress. Take a deep breath here. Long exhale. Let's take that arm down. Take a deep breath, both arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Just a little transition fold. Bend the knees, deep breath. Opening the chest again. Spine is really warm now. If you feel like you're going to fall over, come back up. Don't go so far back that you feel like you're going to lose your balance. Come center. Both arms down. Nice and tall. Move to the other side. Palm is up. Draw the shoulder down. Lengthen the side body. Once you have that, we're going to turn the head and look to the ceiling. And then come down. And deep breath. Exhale. Come all the way down. And since we're all the way down here, we're just going to come to knees. Good. And then open the legs up. Bring the toes together. And right into child's pose. Sink your body through the center of the knees. I want you to extend. Each arm out a little longer. If you have shoulder issues, you're going to tuck your arms next to your body, which would be like that, if you needed to. And lengthen. And then come all the way up and come to seated position. Now, if you need to stay in that child's pose a little longer, always a good thing. Always a good thing. Let's check posture. Lift up, and we're going to do a butterfly. So what I want you to do, this is basically for inner thigh, this is basically for your back and your hips. Not all of us can get your knees all the way down to the ground. If this hurts your knees or bothers your knees, you're just going to lengthen it out and give yourself some room. Otherwise, we're going to be here as much as you can. Lift up in the back. Now it's a forward fold, so you're going to hinge from the hips. Tall spine, come forward, don't drop the chin to the chest, and just hinge. Take it to your edge. You're going to let your body adjust at that point. And if you have more room to go, if it's feeling okay, you're going to take a deep breath, lengthening the spine and hinging a little bit further. If you start to feel your legs shake a little bit, you need to come out. That's too far, too fast. And then come all the way up, nice and tall. How'd that feel? Okay. Open up. Kind of wide. It's really nice if you have two mats, it's nice to be able to have one under so that when you go into some of these wide angle poses, you have your heels supported. It just feels better. So what I want you to do is think about lifting up, tall, bring the hips forward. We're going to be doing yoga again soon. He's a little bit tight. And I'm not trying to point out any flaws or anything, but this is a really good example. You can see Riggins' side, and he's back this way a little bit. And the reason he's back that way is because his lower back is tight and his hamstrings are tight. But he's so lucky to be working with me now. I can help him. So what I want you to try to do is come up as tall as you can. Toes are up. The alignment here is really, really important. If I were to just go like that, the whole thing would fall apart. So toes are up. If you feel pressure or pain under the knee, you're going to bring the legs closer together. We're going to do another forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Go as far as you can. Now this is an interesting asana. It's an interesting posture because most people, for some reason, feel like this is a competitive sport. How far down can I go? Can I get my head to the floor? That's not important. The important thing is what's going on in your body, what's going on in your back. I want to keep a straight spine because I want to feel that in my lower back. So what I'm going to do to get a little more room, I'm going to take my hands in front of me, and I'm just going to give a little gentle suggestion that I move forward. And my head stays up. Good. Now take a deep breath. Inhale all the way up. Let's bring the legs together, hands under the knees, take the pressure off. Lift, comfortable seated position. Again, we're back to that tall spine. See, that looks much better. Comfortable tall spine. Again, shoulders down in your back. And I emphasize this a lot because at the end of the day, if you're working and you're at a desk all day long, your body starts to crumple forward and you come home and you're shorter in the evening than you are in the morning. Keep yourself lifted. Keep yourself breathing. I'm going to take my hand onto the knee, again, staying tall, and I'm going to move from shoulder, supporting my hand behind my back, and just give it a turn. Tall spine, tall body. And then turn your head. Once again, lengthening the neck. Deep breath in. And exhale. And center. I'm going to pause in the middle. Another thing too, we want to rush to the other side. Take your time. I'm going to pause right here just for a second. Give myself that breath in the middle. And then I'm going to move to the other side. Take the hand onto the knee, using a little bit of support. Draw the shoulders down and take the twist with a tall spine. Move from shoulder. Good job. And he did that ahead of time. Good job. You knew where we were going. And then come center. And sit up tall. We're going to finish up with some long inhales, opening the mouth on the exhale. Breathe it out 3 times. Deep breath, inhale up, arms are coming up. Exhale, palms down. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale. And again, deep breath. Bring the hands to the tops of the knees. Lift your gaze, and thank you very much.